as we get things kicked off.
Well, the interesting thing is yesterday, in their first series against each other, it was a very defensive game from the Giants because BDS, it's so hard to match their speed. And speaking of BDS, we got Monkey Moon getting the demo, now opening up a shooting lane for Marked by 8. They strike first.
Marked by 8's been one of my favorite players to watch ever since he was in the rival series for a few seasons, and he's really, and this speed is what allows them to jump on the mistakes from the Giants as well. Even if they're small mistakes, here's a 1v1 for Tox going for the bump on Monkey Moon, but he doesn't get enough, and Tox puts it up and over his head to tie it up.
And this is the best way we can see opportunities come towards the side of the Giants, is their transition game. Once they're coming out of all that pressure, how are they?
It's one across the box as well, but it's going to be too high, but I like seeing that ball be brought down. Now Zamway's trying to do the same. The flick, stake, bump, too high on the shot, follow-up from Tox is there, and Giants take game 1.
I got so worried when I saw this ball go off the crossbar because the play had been set up. Stake going for the bump. Zamway had to flick that early because Marked by 8 was flying across the field. So we went for the early flick. It goes off the crossbar, but thankfully the third man has confidence to throw himself and commit to the final shot. You think to yourself, if they didn't get one there,
for both teams, it was a good first game, regardless of the scoreline for BDS.
Oh, nice pass.
Comes over to Marked by 8. That one's going to be too high. Second touch from Marked by 8's there, and it goes past the last defender, and Marked by 8 puts away the first goal.
This is getting scary, too, because Monkey Moon, he was getting a little bit green for this goal. He didn't think Marked by 8 even had the double tap, but he beat out that defender. Marked by 8.
Coming up on a minute left here. Once again, a very tight game. Marked by 8 leaves it for Monkey Moon. Gets knocked out of the way, and Samway's got an open net. Put it away, and a tie up for Giants.
This was such a weird midfield play. Look at this clear out of Zamway just to go into Monkey Moon, who got completely stuffed. Zamway on the other end.
9 shots here in this game to now the 3 of Giants, with Tox putting one high. So BDS definitely putting in a lot more shots, and a miscue on the defense for Giants, and BDS will take the game.
And I'm going to go to Tox's perspective here because he was all the way on the backfield. Or in the backfield, excuse me, and he was just pushed up so hard. He didn't even expect extra to go for a bang and clear. And that is what's so lethal and special about being patient on defense. Because a lot of times when you will start to dribble out, teams will predict that you'll go for the slower play almost every time on that clear. So that's where they start to push up.
But in the end, we sit here 1-1 apiece. You can see the disruption from BDS. And Marked by 8's going to earn himself a goal here over to Monkey Moon, but that disruption is what leads to the chippy play coming out from BDS to put one away.
And Marked by 8, he's so annoying in the corner there. He didn't even rotate back. Monkey Moon and Marked by 8 are literally passes or trying to infiltrate the midfield line at all. They should be fine with just booming this ball downfield.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up, because I was just thinking, oh my goodness, I was just thinking about Marked by 8 and a double tap off the back wall. What was that angle?
I'm looking at Marked by 8 right now, and he didn't have the first touch, so he tried to follow it up off the backboard. Getting that read is so difficult.
To these goals right now. Giants have got their work cut out for them, and almost beat over the head was Marked by 8. Zamway shot, quick shot over the head now of Marked by 8, and they'll get one back, the Giants.
There we go, and look at this midfield pass in from Stake. He saw the poor touch from Monkey Moon, forced the 50, got it all the way back. It might not even have been intentional to go to Zamway, but that just
prevents another touch, and a big clear comes out of Tox. Zamway's got to get there.
No way, no way.
It's going to come down, and it was going in, but a save from Monkey Moon. And Team BDS goes up 2-1 here in the series.
What a smart play for Monkey Moon to be on the backboard, too. I usually see a lot of players go into the net to play the safe route and make sure they can block out.
Stay in position, make them use that boost to stay in a defensive position and not an offensive one. As we jump in to the next game, Monkey Moon is going to get one right off the bat again. Turtle BDS going up 1-0.
It's always this roster who strikes first. BDS. Look at that 50 from extra to what? I have absolutely no idea.
To go up so quickly, as now you don't really have to force the issue. The pressure is really off you, right? The pressure is on the Giants to get that goal, even though it's a 1-goal lead. And maybe not for long as Zamway puts one away and ties it up.
Beautiful. Tox has answered my praise to get this ball into the midfield. You can see Zamway then has a nice clean shot. And also, Stake is in the net.
are kind of just throwing the ball and testing the defense over and over again. Monkey Moon, this one's to no one as it goes straight to Zamway. And Tox might get a shot here. Top shelf for Tox and gives his team the lead.
Man, when we can stem this all the way back to Monkey Moon's hit right there. Monkey Moon had a teammate on the left side in the midfield. He ended up, like you said, just hitting it to nobody. He gave away instant possession.
Was there and turned away by Tox. Good read by the defense here from Giants to stay with the pacing. But Monkey Moon forcing it through the defense. And a good touch here from Extra. It's going in for Extra to tie game.
The Giants just stepping on each other's feet here. So close to each other. Steak and Zamway were basically caught off guard in the same spot. Nobody then rotated back out for Monkey Moon. It's not on target. I think that might have been the chance had it been on net.
Zamway from the ceiling gets over one, has to dunk Extra. He does, and it's off the crossbar. It's in for Zamway, and Giants stay alive.
Welcome to the playoffs. I didn't even think the Giants had it in them to force a Game 5, but Zamway, what a dunk all the way in the air, smacks that one down, and the Giants force a Game 5. This is a fantastic series, Corelli.
Mechanically beautiful goal there from Zamway in particular, but I mean, this is what we expected. Overtime, all over the...
They're kind of forcing back into that play style where everybody just kind of hammering on the net, but we've got Game 5 in the playoffs. Loser goes home. It's marked by 8 in the first few seconds. BDS, I think every single game have scored first in that first minute.
Wow, what a touch from Mark by 8 coming down from the ceiling as well.
We saw a good look on the net, and the Giants are still looking for that first goal, but things are getting more and more dangerous. They're starting to control the pitch that much more, but another demo from Mark, and it opens it up. 2 goals. I thought the Giants were starting to figure things out, but they just got denied.
Yeah, I thought so too. And Tox, I mean, he thought he had that ball, but Mark by 8 comes barreling through.
Opportunities. You're starting to warm up with your shooting. The passes are coming, and then a demo takes you out. Not much you can do about it, and you're still down 2 goals. Make it 3, Monkey Moon.
Add a third onto it. Monkey Moon coming barreling through himself to put one away, as Zamway's clear wasn't exactly what the Giants were looking for. Comes straight down.
Honestly, the first few games to go as soon as they got that first goal, but the Giants, like I said, were resilient, and now we're seeing the defense just start to break down. Their stamina is all gone. They couldn't last too long against all of the pace, the mechanics, everything BDS has to offer. It's just too strong.
Another tough challenge. 5. Such a close series here for the Giants. I think they proved a lot so far here in this first regional, and they will fall to Team BDS in the end. And BDS will move on to play the winner of Vitality and Dignitas later on.
Well, it's crazy how much of a repeat that we're seeing today that we also saw yesterday.